So I spent the last few days kind of watching my videos back and trying to see like what kinds of questions I'm answering, like what I'm putting out there for you guys. And it seems like I'm kind of focusing on like the haters and the people that just make like really stupid comments on here. And that's not why I do these. I do these to help you guys in the kitchen, to give you like a look at Luigi's, to answer some of your survivor questions and stuff like that. But I do want to give time to the people who do leave negative comments because they're still watching the videos, they're still engaging with my videos, they still are asking questions, I gotta say. So I do want to dedicate some time to them, and I think I'm going to launch a new series starting today. Welcome to the first episode of Monday Morons, where I will take the dumbest social media comment that I received this past week and use it for Monday's video inspiration. Here's our first moron, Sam, who says, "Should have voted Say out, you had multiple chances." Wow, Sam, truly an enlightening comment. I didn't know I had multiple chances. This is the first I'm hearing of this, honestly. Before we start, let's define our terms. I had an awesome philosophy professor in college. Shout out Dr. G, I know you watch these videos. Before we started the course material, we would always define our terms. That way, everybody in the class is on the same page, and it's a skill that I've used in my life too. In this case, the term here used is multiple. And as you can see, the definition of multiple is consisting of, including, or involving more than one. So, by the terminology you use, Sam, I had more than one chance to vote Say out. Let's go through each original OG Vula tribal and see if this is true. Here's our first tribal council, and granted, Sam, I could have taken her out here, but I was placed pretty highly up in a majority of this tribe. We're still getting to know each other, and it's our first time voting. Really didn't think it was necessary to rock the boat this early, especially with someone who has an idol. Speaking of said idol, here is our second tribal council. And Sam, if you have watched this show only one time in the last 15 years, you would know if someone uses an idol on him or herself, any votes cast against that person are nullified. Cedric and I convinced her to play the idol at this tribal council, but had I voted for her, it would have been nullified. Okay, so now we're 2 votes down, but only one of them was, say, eligible to be eliminated. Now let's move on to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th votes, all of which I did not have a vote. So I have no idea what you want me to do here, Sam. You want me to roll dice differently? You want me to just, like, spawn a vote in? So multiple chances to eliminate Say. I went through 6 rounds of voting. During one round, Say was immune. She played her hidden immunity idol on herself. And during 4 of the 6 votes, I was forced to play the dumbest game I've ever seen in my entire life on this show, and subsequently lost my vote. So 6 votes attended, 5 of which either I could not vote or Say was immune, leaves us with 1 in 6. And by definition, 1 is not multiple. And Sam, if you have a problem with that, take it up with the Oxford Dictionary, alright? This is beyond my pay grade. Everyone, that concludes this episode of Monday's Morons. Be sure to tune in next Monday to see who will be our next moron.